Okay.
Doesn't the cable come over here?
I know.
Today I will be demonstrating on how to set up a leopard gecko enclosure. Okay, so first I'm going to take everything out, including the gecko. You only need a few things, and there's only a few steps. First, you need to pick out what substrate you want, and then what hides you want. You need at least 3. Okay, for the first step, you need to pick out your substrate. I'm using reptile bark because it's safe for my animal. I'm going to put it about 1 inch high, which will probably be about half a bag for a 20-gallon tank. Well, I use the whole bag. Now you want to flatten it out, and you can make hills. I don't make hills. Next, you want to pick out your hides. You need a warm hide, a wet hide, and a cold hide. For the wet hide, I just took an empty container, cut a hole in it, and we're just going to spray it with water. And that'll make your wet hide. I'm going to put this in the center of my tank because it needs heat to bring out the moisture and bring in humidity. For my warm hide, I have a heating pad on the left bottom side of my tank, and I'm going to take this log and just set it right over top of the heating pad. And I'm going to take a cold hide, which is a bigger hide, and put it on the right side of the tank, which is not the side with the heating pad. See, when you have a gecko, you can kind of design your tanks however you want. It's kind of like designing a house. There's so many different ways, there's so many different stuff to use. And for add-ons, I'm using this leaf. They're fake. And I'm just going to stick it to the back. And this is also how leopard geckos get their water. You spray their, the leaf, and they'll drink the water off of there. Lastly, you need a food and a water dish, and you just put those in however you want, but you have to stabilize them so the food doesn't tip over and the water bowl doesn't tip over because leopard geckos don't like water on them. I'm going to put this cactus in the back. They like to explore new things, but you also don't want to stress them out. And make sure that you pick the right substrate for your gecko because they can eat it, and if they don't like it, they'll get stressed out and not eat, and then they can die from impaction. Lastly, you need the gecko. And you just put them in there, and now you can just watch them explore and check out their new tank. It may take them a minute because it is new, so they're probably going to be scared. But that's it. Okay, now I have to turn the camera back to you guys.